He's the brilliant anthropologist who helped unlock the secrets of the Stargate.
Jack, I think that this is a map of a vast network of Stargates. Stargates that are all over the galaxy.
And chose to live on the other side with a new bride.
Goodbye, my Daniel.
Until she was kidnapped and forced to join an evil empire.
Behold, your queen.
Sharae, it's me.
From that day on, Dr. Daniel Jackson's role with SG-1 would change forever.
Don't!
Each mission would put his loyalties to the test.
Drop your weapons. Jack, if you're ever gonna trust me on anything, now is the time.
Each journey would challenge his intellect.
We're travelers. We come in search of friendship. We'd like to exchange our knowledge and culture.
We accept your proposition.
For actor Michael Shanks, Stargate SG-1 offers more than the average television drama.
With this series, which is the best thing about a lot of science fiction series, but this one, more importantly, because it's based in human history, that the possibilities are endless. What the future holds is anybody's guess. I don't know. It's exciting. It's every time I pick up a new script, because it's not. You're not doing Melrose Place. You're not doing soap opera where you're going, oh, okay, who am I going to be sleeping with this week? Who am I kissing this week? Who's going to kill who? Who's going to do this? It's about what kind of people are we going to meet? What culture are we going to see? What world are we going to discover? I mean, you can't get much bigger than that.
What are you doing? What's he doing? Daniel.
I think he just wants to understand.
What?
Us.
Years before landing a part on Stargate, a chance encounter with Richard Dean Anderson helped Michael's decision to become an actor.
And they happened to be filming an episode of MacGyver down at the beach. And, this is my first time at 19 seeing a professional television shoot. And I was, being interested in acting all the time, I was totally, I was like a kid in a candy store. I just loved it. And Richard was down there, and they were shooting scenes on a beach for, I can't remember exactly what for, but there was a huge crowd of people all around. And I sat down there for about an hour watching him work and watching the show take place. And I really thought this was fabulous. I just thought this was great.
She's out there somewhere, Jack.
I know.
So Scar. So what do?
We find him. It's that whole coming full circle with something, and being so far on the outside, watching Richard work for me, and then all of a sudden getting the opportunity to work right up close to him, and that being the first television shoot that I had seen. It's really great.
While auditioning for the series, Michael had an intuitive sense about his future co-stars.
It seemed to be that myself, Amanda, and Christopher, somehow, we didn't know in the end that we'd all be getting the parts, but we somehow just managed to gravitate towards each other. We had a very positive, relaxed energy, and it either came from overcompensating for nervousness or simply just really good-natured people who saw a sparkle in somebody else's eye and said, hey, this is cool, we're all in the same boat here, let's just relax and enjoy this thing. And I thought it was very ironic that at the end of it all, that when we come for the first read-through, that we're looking at the same faces and the same reaction. It was very nice, very comfortable feeling. And to throw somebody like Richard into the mix, too, who is so good-natured, so easy to work with, and so just wants to be one of the guys and hang out. And when we do the work, it all, it's fun.
Shanks will be the first to admit that joining Stargate SG-1 was somewhat intimidating.
I mean, my first reaction when I found out I had gotten the job was, oh boy, I've got a lot of work to do. We explore so many different worlds, so many different cultures to look at. It's impossible to go in depth the way an archaeologist or an anthropologist would do so. But you have to have a certain amount of study in it. So I thought all that work that I had ahead of me, all that book work, all that going back to school work was really difficult.
Subject Queen, primordial Gould, as evidenced by the enlarged pectoral musculature and dorsal structure.
The study of history is fascinating to me. The study of people and cultures has always been fascinating to me. Not to the degree that the character has, but I think I find people very fascinating.
Why are they treating us like this?
They think we're gods. My character, in a lot of the worlds we go to, and all the other characters as well, are looked at as gods. Once we step through the Stargate by the inhabitants of these planets, which can be, when you look at it from a human perspective, is very humbling. Shabbai! To be put on a pedestal like that by other human beings is very awkward, and I feel it leaves you very humble.
Daniel?
Jack,
What you doing?
well, something about this place says we all shouldn't rush in there waving guns around.
He is right. This is sacred ground.
The additional sentiment that you can add, the avenues you can explore in human relations, in moral issues, anything like that, just to touch on it, not to go too far and tell you how it's supposed to be, just to say, what if? I think that's a good reason as any to show perhaps a different perspective on how we could look at things differently if presented with them again.
We've only ever seen one side of this. Do we even know why they're fighting?
For their lives.
Yes, and I was all for saving those lives, but we're about to go way, way, way beyond that. We're about to turn the tide of a world war that we know nothing about against an enemy that we know nothing about. Is that the right way to get their technology? Yes, but is it the right thing to do?
It's not necessarily a time travel thing. It's more of you put a different race of people on a different world and see where that world, what avenues that world turns into, and what could have been if history had turned a different way, and what we could do differently next time if we're faced with that same possibility.
You're not here simply to serve life on this ship. You're here to protect the integrity of life on this ship. Think about the people down there and all the life that you will be destroying.
The rigors of shooting such a complex series can take its toll on everyone involved, but Michael finds ways to enjoy the process.
We get so many new directors in on this show, and what I love to see is I watch them flip out because they see how big the show is. They go into it thinking, well, they're just doing series television, da-da-da-da-da. And they go into it and they see slowly, they start off, they come in with a smile on their face, and we're all smiling back at them going, what is this director going to do for us today? And he takes us down this road.
Cut, print. I'm going to start printing the rehearsals. We're so far
Very good,
behind
that's
here.
very good. We're so far behind.
Okay.
That's good. Moving on.
And he realizes just how overwhelming this show can be and is. And to watch them, we just sit there and watch them just spin and twist and freak out and throw things and yell and scream, and everybody just sits back calmly and goes, yep, it's second day. I think it's about time you did that.
The Gould used to use this place as some sort of opium den.
Trained as an actor to be thrust with all this technical stuff that comes with the show, all the sci-fi, all the technical process of shooting it with the blue screen and the special effects and the weapons and all that other stuff being thrown all in the middle with acting somewhere lying in the middle is a bit overwhelming. You learn to be patient and pick your spots, but it's been great so far. The hours are long, but it's very rewarding at the end of the day. It's a lot of fun.
I'll see both of you again someday, right?